What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon back with another reaction video. This time we have, and I just want to say I'm sorry if I botched this, but the London Bill flood of 1814. Never heard about this. We're definitely going to learn about this because I'm intrigued about it. Okay, so. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications if you guys are new. Comment if you guys, you know what I'm saying, comment. Let me know what you guys think. This was, once again, uploaded by Simple History. Check the description down below. I will have the link for the video and the link for the description. I mean, for the channel, for the description. Okay, so, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for the intro, not for the reaction. I'm not even high. I don't even have any smoke. I'm just tired. But like, I'm not tired because like I woke up at like 9 o'clock. Got out of bed at 10, took a shower and everything like that. Didn't start recording until like 11. So, and it is 12:48 now. So, and I still got one more video to do after this one too. Without that being said though, we're gonna just jump into this, okay?
Light, sleek, strong. Cash. Hero means each wallet. And if you don't love it. Simple history.
There we go.
The London Beer Flood. 1814. In the city of London, England, a bizarre disaster was about to happen. It all came about on the afternoon of October 17th, 1814, at the Horseshoe Brewery in a poor part of London called the St. Giles Rookery, a densely populated London slum around St. Giles Church inhabited by the poor and the destitute. Alcohol addiction emerged as a serious problem in the city. But in the poor slum areas of London, it was seen as a cause of infanticide, starvation, madness, decay, and suicide. 4:30 p.m. A giant 22-foot-high wooden beer fermentation tank, reinforced with large iron rings that held the equivalent of over 3,500 barrels of brown porter ale, started to buckle. Then one of the rings snapped, and about an hour later at 5:30 p.m., the whole tank ruptured and exploded. As the tank was pressurized, the blast caused several neighboring huge vats to become unstable, and they fell apart, adding their contents to the beer that was suddenly engulfing the entire brewery. It's estimated that in a matter of seconds, over 320,000 gallons of beer were released and crashed out of the brewery through its back wall and part of the roof, surging down the street. At its peak, it was said that the tidal wave of beer and debris was over 15 feet tall. In the ensuing chaos that followed, the giant wave caused a nearby wall to collapse at the Tavistock Arms pub on Great Russell Street, crushing a barmaid named Eleanor Cooper to death beneath it while she was washing pots. Mary Banfield and her 4-year-old daughter, Hannah, were having afternoon tea together in their house at New Street when they were swept away by the current and Hannah was killed. Another child, 3-year-old Sarah Bates, was also killed. The disturbing irony was that the next victims were at a social gathering for a funeral. As the beer wave approached, 5 people died while attending an Irish wake for 2-year-old John Seville in a basement where they became trapped and drowned. The mourners who died were the grieving mother, Anne Seville, Elizabeth Smith, 27, the wife of a bricklayer, Mary Mulvey, 30, and her son by a previous marriage, Thomas Murray, age 3, and Catherine Butler, a widow, age 65. Scores of people had to scramble to safety out of their flooded basement flats or risk being drowned as well. And brewery workers had to wade through waist-high beer to escape the carnage back at the brewery. Afterwards, there were dozens of injured people, some still trapped in the rubble.
Damn.
But later stories emerged that rescue attempts were hampered by large amounts of people swarming around the area, collecting the free beer with anything that came to hand, like pots, pans, kettles, and cups. Martin Cornell, author of Amber, Gold and Black, The History of Britain's Great Beers, explains none of the London newspapers report anyone trying to drink the beer after the flood. Indeed, they say the crowds that gathered were pretty well behaved. Only much later did stories emerge about riots, people getting drunk, and so on. They seem to have been prompted by what people thought to have had happened, rather than what did happen.
Hopefully they...
The London Morning Post summed it up as looking like the area had been hit by an earthquake. It was said the stench of beer lingered around for several months. The owners of the brewery, Mew and Company, were taken to court, but they were cleared of any negligence, and it was deemed to have been an accident, or as the judge put it, an act of God. There were persistent rumors that the company had bribed the judge, but this was never taken seriously or proven. This sadly meant that neither the government nor the company were obliged to pay any compensation to the victims of the disaster. The victims of the flood had lost £3,000 in ruined belongings.
Damn.
Though Mew and Company managed by cutting their losses, they requested and were granted a refund on the excise tax that they had already paid on the beer that was lost. Mew and Company estimated that the flood cost the brewery around £23,000.
Damn.
An act was passed the following year allowing the partners to brew duty-free, an amount equivalent in duties to the duty on the beer lost, which saved them around £7,250. The company rebuilt the brewery and continued brewing at that site until 1921.
Damn.
The brewery was demolished in 1922.
Shit.
The large wooden fermentation tanks that were reinforced with metal rings were subsequently phased out of use after the disaster. And the beer-making industry started to replace them with concrete fermentation tanks lined with resin, asphalt, slate, or enamel. Overall, the tidal wave of beer engulfed three streets, destroying buildings, flooded basements, and tragically killed at least 8 people.
Damn.
Hey, Simple.
RP to, you know what I mean? That was in 1814 too. So 8 people. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Damn. Why did the Joneses have to come out of nowhere like that? But RP to those 8 people for real. Shit's crazy. You never know what's gonna happen in life. No one knows what's gonna happen in life. It's crazy. Do you think it all started because it just started expanding and then the ram just it caused a chain reaction. So I think I used that right. I think I did. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. I don't know. So that shit was definitely crazy. The whole the fact that it got 3 streets and some people, I think some people said it was 15 feet high of the build, the debris and everything. So that's just crazy. That's oof. Fuck that. And then people got trapped inside a basement and a couple other damn, that'd be a horrible way to go out, honestly. Fuck that. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. Positivity is key, motivation is key, happiness is key. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys stay safe. Watch out for each other. You guys stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one.